family can't cook, especially my mum. She's a really bad cook. So at an early age I just kind of decided that it would be a good thing for me to learn to cook. So I wrote off to a local hotel, which happened to be Clifton, and for work experience they accepted me and I never looked back. So today I'm going to cook sea bass with a beurre blanc, wrapped potatoes, samphire, finished with pickled seaweed and oyster mayonnaise. So I started off at the Academy of Culinary Arts. It's a specialised chef's course at Bournemouth and Paul College, and I did that through Clifton Hotel. It gave me a great grounding to become the chef I am now. After that I worked in London in a Michelin star restaurant for a few years, and then I travelled to Istanbul, Paris, Canada, working at different restaurants before settling back in London. Here we have sea bass, and we've canoe cut it. So we've taken it from the back and opened it out. We're just going to add a tiny bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt. So we put it into a brick oven, 450 degrees Celsius. It cooks in about 6 minutes. Lots of chefs have big egos and they just want to be famous, but at the end of the day, when you see someone walking away with a smile with the food that you've cooked, I mean, it doesn't really get better than that. The worst has to be the pressure, I think. I mean, it's very time restrictive. You know, you can't just at the end of the day turn off your computer and go home like an office. I mean, you have to cook meals for people in service, and it can be very stressful time-wise. So we're going to take a little bit of a beurre blanc, which is just a butter emulsion with white wine reduction and vinegar. And here I have some cooked wrapped potatoes, a little bit of samphire, and some radicchio lettuce. So this is, once the sea bass is cooked, we're going to put this garnish on top, and then we'll finish it afterwards with some garnish. All we're doing is just going to let this just heat up in the beurre blanc. The potatoes are already cooked, so the samphire and the radicchio just needs to wilt down, just like that. My ambition for the future, that's a hard one. I mean, I think every chef would like to own their own restaurant, but money is always an issue there. But yeah, maybe one day I'll own my own restaurant. Anywhere really, I think just owning your own place. In the countryside would be nice as well, something a bit more relaxed and a bit more calm in the countryside would be nice. So we cook it for about 6 minutes because the oven is so hot. Obviously if you have a normal oven at home, it's probably about closer to 10 to 12 minutes. But the brick oven that we cook it in is about 450 degrees Celsius. So because it's open, it cooks in about 6 minutes. So we take the sea bass, gently put it onto the plate. So we'll take our garnish, just the beurre blanc, potatoes, samphire, all over the sea bass. And the samphire is naturally salty, so we don't really need to add much salt to it at all. We have some pickled seaweed. And then this is some oyster mayonnaise. So we've just taken oysters and mayonnaise and just blitzed it up together. Pass it through a chinois and into a squeezer bottle. Finally, we just finish it with some fresh dill. And we have here we have sea bass with samphire, potatoes, radicchio and pickled seaweed. We have this for the table, so lots of people share this. That's why it's open-faced, and so lots of people can just dig in and share it at the table.